Guys, what's going on? Jeremy Lafrentz with Backstage Entertainment. Sitting here with PJ Simas. PJ, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm psyched to be here. Thanks for having me, man.
I've heard a story that you've had quite a hectic day. Kind of explain your day a little bit for everybody.
First of all, I'm just psyched to actually be here right now because, our connection flight, we got stuck in Salt Lake City. It was, raining there, and it was icy up above or whatever. So first flight got canceled. Had to sweet talk our way into a backup flight and was able to get here like 2 hours before the show. So,
so we're in Omaha, Nebraska.
Crazy day, Never been here before.
Yep.
So
you got Sokol Auditorium, and you're playing with pretty special guests tonight, Mike Posner, which a lot of people.
Opportunity,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people know him from his single "Cooler Than Me." But for the fans out there that are kind of just discovering yourself, tell them a little bit about what you're doing.
Actually, genre-wise a little different than Mike Posner, but our story is it's similar actually because we're both, Mike produces like a lot of his stuff. A lot of people don't know that, but if you look at the YouTube videos of his stuff, he does a lot of his own production. And so every beat, every song that I've ever put out there, I've made the beat for it. So I do all the production for my stuff. Fourth year in college right now. Music is just like a huge passion. It's like a huge release for me. I love it. I'm studying civil engineering, but I don't know. I've been making music for a while and started to get a cool little feedback going with it. So yeah, it's fun. I'm doing shows now here and there, so it's starting to pick up for sure. Right.
And yourself, you're really considered a family man because you, from my understanding, you have a 2-year-old son.
I do, yes.
And how does that really inspire you to make your music?
That's everything. That's a huge. Everybody has shit going or stuff going on in their life.
That's right.
I think a lot of people have a ton of stuff going on behind the scenes and beneath the surface that they don't necessarily get out, and that's what music really does for me is I can express that, and it's a definite escape. And with Paxton and with a lot of personal stuff going on, if you listen to my songs, there's definitely stories told there. So Paxton has been a huge influence for music and a lot of other stuff going on too.
Well, it's good to have something to inspire you to do that.
Definitely, he's awesome. So
I've seen some photos on your Facebook page and everything. Him shaving with you.
He's
pretty cool.
He's a cool guy.
How long do you think would it take you to remake one of your songs? Because you have like a remix album out and everything, and some songs like that where you've actually remade like Mike's song and everything. So about how long to start to finish do you think that would take you?
To make one of those remix tracks?
Yep.
If I know the beat, if I know what I want to do with it, if I have a sound kind of like going into it, I can do it in couple days at most.
Really?
I can knock it out.
I was just talking to you. You have a video on your website about you remaking the Adele song. You have a lot of different beats going into it, and they sound awesome with the song.
Thank you.
Where did those ideas come from?
Well, usually I have a sound going into it. I love sampling and chopping up stuff. I've gotten pretty good at that, and with little beat pads and stuff like that. So with that one, I knew that I wanted to take it, speed it up, and make it more of like something you can move to and you can feel a little bit more. Something like that. So that was just my initial thing. I sped it up, chopped it up, and just kind of played around with it, laid it down, and I knew I wanted to add some electronic sounds to it and some heavy bass and stuff like that. So I had that idea, went into it, chopped it up, laid it down. So it sounded pretty cool.
Right.
A lot of people like that song, so that's cool.
Now our next part of the interview, we'll have just a couple questions for you. We had any fans on our Facebook or whatever, they actually submitted some questions.
Oh, no way.
And we are
sweet.
Yep, we're gonna have you draw some questions. We have this BSE box, we call it. So draw your own questions here, and we'll see what you get. Got a couple there. Here we go.
All right, first question. Do you get recognized in public, and do you want to be?
Just coming to the interview here, we walk through a crowd of people here. I don't know if anybody called your name, but fans can kind of see we're actually in my vehicle in the back just sitting here because we had to kind of improvise. You have some stuff going on now, so waving to the fans walking by and everything. Everybody's starting to go in. But do you get recognized, and kind of do you want to get to that level?
I guess musically I'm never satisfied. I'm constantly wanting to get to the next level.
Right.
If I wanted to get serious with it, I definitely have a good foundation with engineering is what I'm studying.
Yep.
So that's with my son and with everything going on, that's a definite secure future. But music is just a huge passion, and I'll never stop making music no matter what. So getting to the level of being recognized isn't something I necessarily really want. I don't want to go out and just be like, hey, all over people, but definitely want to continue to get my music out there more.
Just probably whatever
And I do get recognized. I mean, definitely in like NorCal and stuff like that. I mean, not anything major, but yeah, it's super humbling when people come up and you're like, oh, like nice music, I love your music, and I'm just like, I mean, I think it's crazy that people like it. You know, I just started this, you know, a couple of years ago, so
right.
It's cool. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's try one more, and I know you got to get going here. You're performing in less than an hour, right?
Yeah, actually, half an hour maybe.
Probably.
All right, next question. Ask the interviewer or cameraman a question.
Yeah, that's a wild card question here.
Ask y'all a question. All right. What's your favorite song of mine?
Ooh, I want to say I like your remake of DJ Got Us Falling in Love Tonight by Usher.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Yep, that's and also I'd probably say too how you remade the Adele song.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite beats I've ever made for sure.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, once again, PJ Simas here, and he's about to go inside and perform. Check him out, guys.
All right.
Hey everyone, make sure to like Backstage Entertainment on Facebook to see our photos, to enter yourself into contests for autographed prizes, and other news. Also, make sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube to check out the rest of our videos. And you can find us on Twitter to get updates about what we're doing. For Backstage Entertainment, this is Jeremy Lafrentz.